One of the mixed feelings that surrounded the just released documentary by BBC Africa about TB Joshua is that it's another conspiracy by BBC, and it's just their general propaganda to rubbish the name of Africa, and not just to rubbish the name of the late prophet, but to bring Africa's name to the mud. And there are quite some arguments about it, yeah, which is actually expected because this is religion and this is about what people really love, and I'm someone that really has that massive following. And this video is not about my opinion about TB Joshua himself, no, because I already did that in my previous video. The link is in the description box. No, that's not what it's all about, because after the video was released, after the documentary was released, I had to take my time and watch the whole documentary. Yeah, I had to do that. And there were some inconsistencies that I found, which that's what I'm basically talking about in this video. And the first of them is, I think the numbers were quite exaggerated. Yeah, especially when they claim that they used to source virgins for the man and he would sleep with them.
TB Joshua asked me to find virgins for him, to bring young girls into disciple fold. In the midnight, this person will be called into his bedroom so that he could disvirgin them. Almost every day, TB Joshua have girls in his room.
If I'm going to count in a week, seeing these things like 4 to 5 times in a week.
Every week?
Yes, every week.
That was the claim. And I don't really think that's right. I think that's really exaggerated. I mean, some say that they spent 14 years there, some say 13 years, some say 12 years. So let's just use an average of 10 years. So if we use an average of 10 years and you're sourcing virgins for him, that's around 3,000 virgins that he managed to sleep with. I mean, that's quite a number. And I think that's really exaggerated. I mean, who does that? Who sleeps with people every day like that? I mean, if he managed to sleep with that amount of people, at least this is a documentary, so you guys should have, even if it's just 5% of the people, of the virgins who he slept with. Yeah, I think that would have clarified that inconsistency. And the second one is the legitimacy of the said daughter. According to the documentary, she was raised as his daughter, but at some point it appeared that the said girl, Ajoke, was his biological daughter, but was out of wedlock.
As long as I can remember, I have been raised as TB Joshua's daughter.
I knew the child, Ajoke, right from birth.
She's his actual daughter, his biological daughter, with another woman outside of wedlock.
I think there's some kind of inconsistencies there because, and according to comments online, I mean, there is no proof that this girl, or this lady, I'm sorry, Ajoke, is his biological daughter, because there was no medical report in the documentary, there was no DNA shown in the documentary, there was no mention of the mother in the documentary, there was no show of the mother in the documentary, and there was nothing that was shown, like there was no pictorial or video evidence of the said girl and TB Joshua when he was alive in the documentary. So I think that's a kind of inconsistency in the documentary. And the third one, some people that participated in this documentary, there was no image or video evidence of them being workers in the church, or of them being disciples in the church. Yeah, there are some people, especially the white ladies and the South African ladies and the Ajomo and Bisola. Yeah, there were video and pictorial evidences of them being workers and disciples in the church, but some of the people that participated there was none. And I think that's the kind of inconsistency and adds to support the claim that all these things are just conspiracies against the man, the late man of God. And this is not me trying to play down or say that everything in the documentary is a kind of allegation. No, because I think we are humans, and when people tell stories like this, yeah, it's bound to have some kind of inconsistencies and exaggerations So, because we as humans, we have this tendency of trying to spice up our story so that it will make more sense and draw more emotion, especially when it comes to things like religion or people who we necessarily do not like, or people who might have hurt us in the past. But I think the BBC could have done a little more better in this documentary to patch up these inconsistencies. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Now, if you watched the documentary, if you really watched the documentary, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What are other inconsistencies that you feel was in the documentary that could have made it to be a kind of conspiracy or allegations against the late man of God? And by any means possible, do that without much emotions attached to it. I'd love to read them and probably respond to them. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel. I love you. Till I come your way again. P for peace.